Hi you guys, welcome to my kitchen. I just wanted to record a really quick video today about how I make my veggie stir fry. It takes me less than 10 minutes and it's just a super nutritious and easy way to have all of your nutrients from all of those fresh vegetables and some protein from either tempeh, tofu, or chicken or fish. Anyway, so I just wanted to get started. So the first thing I do is I start by chopping up my vegetables. So I'm going to put the camera right here. If I can get it to stay. So what I'm going to be using is I just have some fresh broccoli, and I'm going to get the florets into nice little pieces here. With the 21-day fixed plan that I'm on, it's all about portion control, so I'm just going to pop these inside my little container so that I can make sure that I'm getting the right amount. I also have some tomatoes, and I'm just chopping those up as well. And then the main thing I think that makes a dish nice is just having like lots of well chopped pieces. For the carrot, I love to just kind of use a peeler. So the first thing I have to do is just take off the outside layer of it. And then once I've taken off that first layer, it's super duper easy to just kind of get some strips of it in. And I like the way the strips taste because they just have a nice kind of Asian feel to them for the stir fry dish. So I'm just putting those in my container as well. And like I said, for the 21-day fix, it's all about portion control. So you really want to be measuring out how much of each thing you're taking. I love mushrooms, and so I'm just going to cut up one mushroom really nicely. And let's see what else I have over here. Basically, the stir fry can just include, and you can see my little 1 cup of veggies is just about full now. I think I will just get one little strip of bell pepper because I love bell pepper, and then I will call it enough for that. So you can see that's 1 cup of veggies, absolutely delicious. The one other veggie, sorry, I lied, are just onion. And I think onion is just so necessary for life because it just makes everything taste better. So I'm going to take the onion, I'm going to pop it in. Okay, so the first step I do is I just rinse them off. You can see I'm rinsing off the onions. And then I have just this wok, and it's just a basic wok, and I'm putting the onions in, and I'm turning on the heat to about medium. And the one thing I'm going to add to this is coconut oil. Coconut oil is great. It's a great cooking oil because it doesn't burn like some of the other oils. And then I'm just going to take my measuring thing, and I'm going to get half a teaspoon of oil. So I'm going to put you back down here. Let's see if that works. Okay. So taking my coconut oil, and I'm going to do half a teaspoon. You can see. Sorry, didn't mean to lose you here. Let's see if I can get this to balance. Okay, so I'm putting half a teaspoon of that oil in, and what that does is it just gives a nice little flavor and a little bit of taste as well. I'm going to rinse my hands off. And then the other thing I'm going to use is my favorite Trader Joe's everyday seasoning. And this seasoning just has the right amount of flavor and salt and everything in it. So I like to get the onions cooking first, and the reason is because they take a little bit longer to cook, and once they're cooking they kind of add a nice kind of caramelized flavor. All the veggies I have now cut, so I'm just going to give them a nice little rinse. Sometimes I'll wash the veggies prior to cutting them, and sometimes I'll just measure them and then rinse them off. And then this just lets me it adds a little water and moisture as well, which I kind of use for steaming once I put them in. So it kind of works. It kind of works in my favor. And then the only other thing I want to do is cut my protein, and the protein of choice today that I have decided is tempeh. I just bought this from Trader Joe's, and tempeh is a little bit more caloric than tofu, but I was reading all about it, and it says that our bodies digest it well. So, and it has, this package has 20 grams per serving, and there's serving size is half the container, half of this. So, as you can see, that's a healthy amount. While I'm opening this up, I'm just going to make sure I kind of give I'm going to just kind of go like this and make sure that the coconut oil is coating the onions nicely and that they're cooking. I can smell like a delicious smell in the whole kitchen right now, which is awesome. So I finally got this tempeh out, and I just have to figure out how to cut it open here and cut it in half. So I'll tilt this down so you can see again. Let's see, is that good? Okay. And for this, basically, I'm going to just take it and I'm just going to cut it into nice little bite-sized pieces. I think so much of food and kind of transforming it is having it in nice pieces that really give you a great taste and just a nice feeling to them. So anyway, I have all my tempeh cut now, and like I said, that was one portion size. And I have my wok over here, and it's going, and I can hear the onions. Let's see if I can figure out another spot for you over here. Let's see what works. I hope my onions are not burning as I try to fiddle with this. Okay, so I'm going to add the tempeh in, and then my 1 cup of veggies. Oops, some of these fell. And now basically everything is in, and that's all that I do. So I'm going to add 2 extra ingredients that give it a little bit of flavor. One is the aged white wine vinegar, and I always have trouble opening this. So I'll open the balsamic first, and so I'm just going to put a little drizzle of balsamic, and that just lets it steam with all that liquid that kind of was the residual of the wash. And perfect, I got this open, and I'm going to put a little bit of this, and it just gives it a little tangy flavor to it. One other thing that I sometimes do is I add half a teaspoon of almond butter. Someone is at the door. 1 second, I'm just going to let them in. Hi, Carlos. Come in. Good, good. I'm just recording a video. Feel free to come in. Okay. Sorry, I'm having some work done. So, and then basically, I'm going to add, this is almond butter, and I love adding half a teaspoon of almond butter. So I'm going to get my other teaspoon out right here, because it just adds a little nutty flavor, and I absolutely love that in my stir fry. So it's kind of sticky, so I just had to use my finger to get it out. And I'm just going to show you a view of what the veggies and everything looks like. It's super fresh. Everything is just kind of marinating together. It looks delicious. The other thing I'm going to quickly add, let's see if I can get this to pop up. There we go. The other thing I'm going to quickly add is just a little bit more seasoning. I love this seasoning because it just has a perfect, well-rounded taste. Inside it is salt, mustard seeds, black peppercorns, coriander, onion, garlic, paprika, chili powders, and I love it. So I don't like eating unseasoned food, and so this is my way of just seasoning it. So before I lid it, I'm just going to give it a nice little shake one more time, and let all of those kind of flavors incorporate. And I'm going to give it a steam for about 5 or so minutes, and then it's all done. So as you can see, this was a super, like less than 10-minute recipe, and there it is. And it will soon be bon appetit time. All right, guys, take care, and I hope you're having a wonderful start Wednesday.